Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor, and in today's video I'm going to review in depth what are NFTs. I'm going to explain what they are, what is the utility, the Ethereum protocols related to them. We are going to quickly review hype news of the subject so you understand this hype moment that we have with NFTs. I'm going to review also what cryptocurrencies and projects are related to NFTs right now, and I'm going to tell you if I am investing right now or not in NFTs and why. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get the notifications. Most of you continue watching always my videos but are not subscribed, so please subscribe and help me to grow the channel if you find this content useful. And also join me in Twitter at CryptoCState. I am posting exclusive trade alerts only there. And leave me a comment, what are your thoughts on NFTs? And tell me if you want me to review a particular topic, project or coin. I will consider all your comments for the further videos. Without anything else, let's go into it. Hey guys, so before we go into deep in this, we need to understand some definitions and what NFTs are. So we have 5 characteristics of an NFT. The first one is the definition, which is a non-fungible token. That's what means NFT. And it's a digital file. So pay attention on that because it's not a cryptocurrency. It's not something on the blockchain. It's a digital file whose unique identity and ownership are verified on a blockchain, like a digital ledger. So second, NFTs are not mutually interchangeable. That means that, for example, if you have $1 bill, you can change that dollar bill with another dollar bill with another person, for example, and the value and the ownership doesn't matter, it will be the same. But with NFTs, you cannot do that. The third point, it will be that an NFT is created by uploading another file, such as a digital artwork, to an auction market. This creates a copy of the file, which is recorded as an NFT on the digital ledger. The token can then be bought with cryptocurrency and resold. The fourth point is that NFTs are used to commodify digital things, such as digital art, video game items, and music files, for example. And 5, access to any copy of the original file, however, is not restricted to the owner of the token. NFTs art projects were created in 2012, and a project called CryptoPunks as of 2021 NFTs have grown to become a speculative market. But even if we have the hype right now, we have already NFTs from 2017, and the first one was CryptoKitties, where they create this and attach it to the smart contracts of Ethereum. So it's not a new thing, but the hype has been increasing on the last month, I would say 4 or 5 weeks, and we are going to review that. The second point to understand now is, for this kind of example that I put here, what non-fungible items examples on the current real world. For example, collectibles baseball cards are a good example of non-fungible items. In art, it's almost all art is a non-fungible item. You never will find the same piece of art even from the same artist. For example, the Mona Lisa. A web domain is another example. You only have the ownership of one domain of google.com, for example. There's no of 2 of them. Some items on an online game, and for example, a ticket to a specific concert on a specific seat on a specific date. That's also a non-fungible item. And third, we need to understand the psychological effect that NFTs have, and that's one of the reasons for the hype right now. The first thing is the perception of having something that nobody else can have, and that is an ego affirmation. You will feel better with yourself having a physical item or even a digital item that anybody else can have ownership on that. And the second point is that society and capitalism adds value to scarcity of something. And on this aspect, we are in the same situation with Bitcoin. We know that only could have 21 million Bitcoins. And right now, if suddenly you realize that in 2 months, each 2 months, we will have 1 million Bitcoin more available, then the scarcity factor on the psychological aspect of us as investors, it will affect us and it will not be the same. So for example, for Bitcoin, the scarcity is also one of the attributes that's like us as investors. Now that you understand what an NFT is, let's review some news so you understand why the hype right now. One of the first one on the last weeks was that Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter, he created an NFT for the first tweet that he did, and that was an auction and was bought by $2.5 million. Well, he donated that for charity, but we are going to see on the NFT world that there's a thin line between some obsolete or stupid situation things on NFT and the real value of that. And that is actually what is creating a lot of hype right now. There are another projects, for example, or another news, Logan Paul, the YouTuber, turns himself into an NFT Pokemon card, and he sold these packs of cards for $10,000, 24 packs of cards for that. And because all of that is attached to the Ethereum network in this case, for example, you will be able to follow the ownership of these cards. The same happened with this site. Top Shot right now is one of the biggest on this aspect. They are selling NFTs from shots of the NBA match. So you can came here at this marketplace and buy all kind of stuff from here. So the NBA Top Shot leads NFT explosion with 230 million in sales. And even if you understand, like I said in the definition, people will have ownership of those shots, for example, but that doesn't mean that you cannot copy the video from that and pass it over the internet. But now we can put ownership to digital stuff on a real matter with blockchains. Another news, for example, this rarest Pepe, most important NFT in art history, sold for 205 Ethereum. And I understand if you're a little skeptic on that, but there are people with a lot of money and a lot of free time that could buy that stuff. Blockchain sport firm Chills, and this is one of the projects that right now is ranking a lot on the NFTs market, expanding in US with $50 million in investments. And the last news was of this Beeple NFT auction that closed at the record setting of $69.3 million. The auction for every days, the first 5,000 days, closed at a realized price of $69 million. Digital artist Mike Winkelmann, also known as Beeple, has once again made NFT history after his latest piece, Every Days, the first 5,000 days, raised over 69 million on Christie's auction house. So the art world, it will be one of the greatest for get NFTs. It's one way to improve and continue improving this environment, and digital art mostly. Another collector turns down 1 million for NBA Top Shot Moment original bought for 100K. So these are all hype news that I wanted to show to understand the psychological moment that we have with that. There are another projects that are really doing cool stuff with NFTs. For example, Unstoppable Domains, where you can buy a crypto domain and it will work as an alias for your cryptocurrency wallets. So Unstoppable Domains are partnership with a lot of exchanges. So when Bitcoin and cryptocurrency get mainstream, you will probably no need to put all the wallets if you want to do a transaction. So you will be able to use this namespace that I will be reserved and I will be owned by you if you buy it. because the ownership, it will be set on the smart contract of Ethereum. I actually bought a lot of domains, and right now they are selling the premium domains. So for example, it's already sold, but you will be able to buy hotels that crypto for $100,000, and you can get into this page and see what another premium domains are available, or you can search for your own domain, maybe your name and last name, and you can register that. But this is a cool and a useful way to work with NFTs. Most of the top projects of NFTs are running over Ethereum blockchain. For example, OpenSea, that is a platform where you can buy NFTs, CryptoKitties, NANS also, and Async.art are all running over Ethereum. Then we have the Decentraland, which use the cryptocurrency Mana to buy virtual NFTs. It's not over Ethereum, but actually most of all NFTs are running in Ethereum. So that's why I want to review about the protocols of Ethereum for that. Most of the NFTs are working around the Ethereum ecosystem. Ethereum manages different standards for different things. So probably you are familiar with the ERC20 tokens, which are the digital assets that can be created by anyone under the Ethereum blockchain. ERC20 tokens is an official protocol for proposing improvements on the Ethereum network. ERC stands for Ethereum request for comment, and 20 is the proposal identifier. And NFTs, even if are running in smart contracts on Ethereum, are not using the same protocol or standards. ERC 721, this is the most NFTs are built using this consistent standard. Then we have our ERC 1155. The standard allows for semi-fungible tokens, which is particularly useful in the industry of gaming. And more recently, we have the AAP 2309, has been proposed to make minting NFTs a lot more efficient. This standard lets you mint as many as you like in one transaction over Ethereum. And you can see here an image for comparison of all the three protocols that I mentioned, where CryptoKitties are running on 721, and now we have another protocol for NFTs, which is different for the tokenization and most common ERC20 tokens for Ethereum. If you go to CoinMarketCap and put /NFTs, you will get this list, the top NFTs and collectibles tokens by market capitalization. So these are all the projects or blockchains related right now with the tokenization of NFTs. And many of them have been growing exponentially in the last month. The top three that I mentioned is Theta, Chills, and Engine Coin. They have been growing from March a lot. All of them have a lot of hype because of NFTs. Theta is a project that is related to streaming and video. It's a really good project. Chills is more related to the sport environment, and Shincoin is related more to the gaming industry. Decentralized Land is a virtual world game platform that is also related to NFTs. And we can continue follow here. Another interesting project is Aave, which is similar to Theta but into the music industry. I think this project has also potential on this hype of NFTs. So I put some part of my spot portfolio, small part of investment on the first week of March, and I bought Theta. I didn't buy Chills, but I bought Engine Coin also, and I bought a little of Audius. The three projects have been growing a lot from the last weeks, so I am very grateful for this investment. But I still think that there's time to invest in NFTs. I don't think the hype has passed already. I think we will have a couple of more months more. Today Bitcoin broke the $60,000 barrier, so I think everything will continue growing if we keep the 60,000 as support now. So I think NFTs still have a lot of room to go up. I am not a financial advisor, this is not financial advice, but a good idea could be to see what platforms and blockchains are right now related to NFTs and maybe do a small inversion on that. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the information for this video. If you didn't saw my other two videos of how to sell at the top of this bull market and see the charts, what you need to follow for that, please watch this video. And if you want a trading strategy that it will help you right now and already have been flashing a buy signal, watch this with this video. Please subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications, and join me at Crypto Sea State. And that's it all for today. I see you in the next video.